Hi guys, this is Heidi from Boy Boss Mama. Thanks for tuning in again. Welcome to another Theme Tuesday. And now we're in a new month, March. So I wanted to introduce a new topic that I'm going to be focusing on, and that is lesson planning. So I thought this would be a great idea to also just take you in and so you can see how I teach my kiddos and what I'm teaching them and how I plan my lessons. So for today, I'm going to focus on JL, who's my second grader, and I'm going to focus on his history lesson. I'll show you what I've been teaching him and what we've been doing. Also, if you don't know what Theme Tuesday is, I'm going to link my first video up above so you can see my introduction and so forth. So let's dive in. Okay, so first I want to explain that I had received this from one of the members of my church back in January. And back then I was doing an ancient studies with JL that was going kind of slowly because it was really intense for him. But when I received this book, I automatically said, okay, that's it. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to put the ancient studies on the side. And he did not do this for first grade. This is a first grade edition. And we did not cover these points on the first grade, so I thought it was perfect to do it this time. So we have been loving this book so far. It's My America and My World by Becca. And she gave me the the teacher's edition with the student book. So we are now in lesson 20. And so this is lesson 20, and it's My America's Beautiful. That's the unit study for the road trip. And it's Mount Rushmore, Yellowstone National Park, Grand Teton National Park. So it's going to cover those points in USA. Let me just show you from when we started, how this started. Let's see here. It was on lesson 16. So on lesson 16, we started with My America, My Beautiful, and I'll bring you here to the student book. Sorry, I had this set up. I started recording and then it didn't record. Now I gotta go back. So it starts by saying, have you ever gone on a long trip to see America? And then it basically tells you that we're gonna be taking a road trip. So this is how it starts, and it just takes you to these famous places and areas in USA. So we did the Plymouth Rock already, Plymouth Plantation, Fort McHenry, the Statue of Liberty, just a few things of what we have covered already. Washington D.C., the White House, Virginia, and now we did the Great Plains, and now we're doing Mount Rushmore. So this is what we're gonna do this week, and I tend to do this book twice a week right now. That's where we are. So what I did was, because it's like a road trip around USA, I wanted to do something similar to the passport when you do a trip around the world. So I found these really cute license plate pictures, and I can't tell you what website because I totally forgot, but definitely you can look it up. You can Google it and you'll find it. And I thought this was really cute idea for him to kind of follow up his road trip. So what we did was we printed a USA state map, and we've been coloring the states that we've been covering. And then he does his little lines, bullet points, or whatever, to show like a little car, a trace to the states that he's been covering. So this is what we have so far. These are the states that we have covered so far. So we're going to be focusing on South Dakota. So tomorrow he'll cut South Dakota off. He'll paste it in his little page. And I'm going to probably laminate this when it's over. I thought this was a really cute idea. So that's what we've been doing as far as that. And what I like to do is also bring some books in the mix. So I did go to the library already, and I have some of these books to cover around Mount Rushmore. So we'll just kind of skim through, and I don't think we'll probably get to read the whole thing because it's not that bad. And we'll just cover all the presidents that are on Mount Rushmore. And I just found this these awesome printouts from Teachers Pay Teachers, and it's like a poster on the presidents that are on the Mount Rushmore. So it just gives you like fun facts about that president. So I thought this was really cute to also add into our lesson, and he'll be able to do that, go over that too tomorrow. So again, this is what we're going to cover in the book, and at the bottom of each lesson, there's vocabulary words. So we're also keeping a notebook for our vocabulary words. And he just writes them down at the bottom and we give a quick definition of that word. So this is how we're doing our spelling right now. In the beginning of the year, we did have a spelling program with Sunlight. It was a hand-me-down. And we started it, but we felt like it was a little disconnected. My son was not liking it, so we stopped it. And this is how we're doing our spelling lessons now. So we just basically connected it to our history, and we write down the spelling words from our history book at the bottom of the page. So he'll have to write those tomorrow. And then we'll give a quick definition on that word. Okay, and then again, the lesson will cover Mount Rushmore and Yellowstone. So for Yellowstone, we also have another book that I got from the library. So we'll go over some points in this book and stuff like that. Oh, sorry guys, my camera. I'm trying to hold this and flip through. But yes, I would like to go through some points. And I also want to show him a video on YouTube. So I also go to Google and I type in Yellowstone for the second part of the study. And I'm going to be showing him some videos on YouTube on the Yellowstone National Park, and he'll be able to see more in depth on that. So then he'll also come and cut out the license plate for Wyoming and add it to his map here and make the connection with the states. And so he'll do that. And then I also thought it was fun. Sorry guys, this is like my first lesson plan video and I feel like I'm scatterbrained right now. I'll also bring in a book about amazing bears. We got this for like 25 cents at the library. It's one of those discarded books. So I thought this was perfect to bring into the mix because I'll be studying about how Yellowstone has two types of bears. That's also part of the video on YouTube. And I thought this would be great to bring in this book too. He loves to learn about animals, so that will even keep him more engaged. And okay, so then I'll follow my teacher guide and we'll discuss more about Mount Rushmore and about the National Park of Yellowstone, and I'll discuss about the animals. And then we'll also have to point out here, sorry, in my map over here, we have to point out where they are. So Wyoming will say that that's where the Yellowstone is, and in South Dakota, sorry, we'll point out where Mount Rushmore is. So he'll have to find them himself. And then at the end of each lesson, there's comprehension questions, and we'll discuss those. He'll answer those. And then I would like for him to do the enrichment activity, which is do like a mountain scene from the national park. He'll have to make it as beautiful as possible, very colorful. And then on the top of his art page, he'll have to write the verse, "O Lord, our Lord, how excellent is thy name in all the earth." And that's in Psalms 8:1. So yes, that will be completing our lesson plan for this week for our our America and our Beautiful. So I'll thank you so much for watching. Sorry that my video was a little bit all over the place. I really hope you would come to see next week's lesson plan. I want to include Jonas, who's my pre-K, and another subject for JL. So please stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Leave me some comments to see if you have this study, if you have done it, if you have enjoyed it so far. I'm loving the Abeka history. I would love to do it for his third grade. I am considering to get his books, his history books from Abeka for third grade. So please leave me a comment down below, and I hope to see you next time.